please welcome your host, Anthony Davis. Welcome to Stakeouts, TV's ruthless quiz show, where each player brings £250 into the studio with which to play the game. The players have to pick on each other to survive. They have to take risks to win. Losers are eliminated, but winners can keep on winning, turning their starting stake of £250 into many thousands of pounds. So let's play Stakeouts. On our last show, we ran out of time just as we were about to play All or Nothing. Before we continue, let me reintroduce our two remaining players and update you with their cash totals. Mike, right now you're holding £1,400, but ahead of you is Chris with £1,800. That's how the cash stands, so let's play All or Nothing. As the name suggests, one of you will leave with nothing, the other will take the lot. All or Nothing is a buzzer round, head-to-head. The stakes start at £100 and rise rapidly. Get it right and you win the stake from your opponent. When you can no longer match a stake, you'll play for what you have left. Sudden death or double your stake. Chris, you've got £1,800. Mike, you've got £1,400. So there's £3,200 to play for. Good luck to you both. Here comes your first question. What is the points value of the brown ball? Chris?
4.
4 points, the brown ball in snooker. Well done for £100. Which buns are traditionally eaten? Chris?
Hot cross.
Hot cross buns on Good Friday. Well done. Mary Robinson was the first. Chris?
Ireland.
Republic of Ireland is correct. Well done for £300. Which island in San Francisco Bay? Chris? Now out of time. Mike, let me read you the full question. You can buzz in if you know the answer. Which island in San Francisco Bay served as a federal penitentiary from the 1934 to 1963? Yes?
Alcatraz.
Alcatraz is right. Well done for £400. The next question is worth £500. In the TV cartoons, Shaggy and Velma were among... Mike?
Scooby-Doo.
Scooby-Doo is correct. The companions of which Great Dane I was after. All right, the next question is for £750. In bingo, the term two fat ladies... Mike?
88.
88, well done, represents which number? Now, this is sudden death for you, Chris. You've only got £750 at the moment, so if you get this wrong, you lose out. Here comes the question. According to the saying, when is the darkest hour? Mike?
Before the dawn.
Before the dawn. Very well done. You've just taken £750 from Chris. Chris, you're smiling about it now, but you are down to nothing. You've been bankrupted. You have to leave Stakeouts.
Yeah, I think it was a game of two halves. I set my stall out early and early doors. Didn't work out, Brian. I think what went wrong, I think, was probably choosing the wrong backers.
We'll probably celebrate tonight by having a drink or two and kissing the wife and sharing the money with her.
Congratulations, Mike. You're our new Stakeout champion. You came to this game with £250, which you've played into £3,200. You can now bank £2,950, leaving you with £250 to bring back to Stakeout to play for a second time. Will you play again?
Yes, sure.
Fantastic. Well, there's still plenty of time left today, so let's meet Mike's 3 new challengers. Hi there. How are you doing?
Hiya.
What's your name?
James.
Hi, James. Welcome to the show. Let me take the money from you, please. That's £250 to play the game. Where have you come from today?
I'm local, Tunbridge Wells.
Tunbridge Wells. Very nice. And who have you brought with you?
This is my wife, Angela.
Hello, wife Angela.
Hi.
How are you doing?
Great.
All right, looking forward to the programme?
I certainly am.
I'm sure you are. I am too. Enjoy Stakeout. Hi there, your name is?
My name's Stefan.
Hi there, Stefan. Let me take that from you. That's £250 to play the game straight away. And who have you brought with you?
I've brought with me the members of the Friday Night Club, as we call ourselves.
The Friday Night Club.
My sister, Rennie, my best friend, Jane, and my friend, Shemaine, and we go out together every Friday night.
Really?
Drinking.
And you are the Friday Night Club?
We are the Friday Night Club.
Right. And, you know, do you need more members?
We're always welcoming more members,
Yeah?
especially very good-looking rich men.
Oh, all right. Well, I'll be off then. Enjoy the game.
Thank you.
Hi there. What's your name?
Hello, my name's Chris.
Chris, welcome to the show. Let me take that from you.
problem at all.
£250 to play Stakeout, which is nice. Where have you come from?
From a small town in South Wales called Llanelli.
Llanelli.
Lovely. And who have you brought with you?
He's my flatmates. There's David and Dominic.
Very good. 2 flat gentlemen, which is good. Well, enjoy playing stakeout. See you a bit later.
Thanks a lot.
Welcome, of course, our current champion. How are you doing?
I'm OK,
Which is good. Let me take the money from you.
Sure.
And how are you feeling about this game, then?
We'll take it how it goes.
Yeah?
You know,
As confident as you were last time?
I wasn't at all confident last time.
And look what happened, which is
Exactly,
good.
yeah.
Proud of him?
Absolutely.
Quite right, too. All right, well, I have £1,000 here of our contestants' money. So let's play Stakeout. Let's find out what their supporters had to say about them.
James is a fun person to be with. He's got lots of friends and he's one of life's givers. James is very good at quizzes. I think James will win the stakeout because he enjoys the challenge.
Stefan is very witty, very intelligent and extremely sarcastic. I think she will try and put as much pressure on the opposite opponent as possible, which she can stay calm and cool and wind other people up, I think.
Chris has never been on television before. This is his first quiz and he should be really, really nervous. Chris is probably going to bet quite heavily on the questions he's really confident with. He's not really the sort of person who'll hold back on that sort of thing.
Overconfidence could be a problem, possibly.
Inspiring stuff. Now, each player came to the studio with £250. We matched that with another £250, giving them a starting stake of £500. The aim of the game, as always, is to bankrupt the other players, win their cash and stay on as a champion. Plenty of chances for you to win and to lose your cash. We start with All In. I'm going to ask 4 questions with 3 possible answers. A stake of £75 is taken from each of you, which means there's £300 up for grabs on every question. Whoever answers correctly splits the pot. Here comes your first question. Eraserhead, Blue Velvet and Wild at Heart are films made by which American director? Was it A, David Lynch, B, Dennis Hopper, or C, Jim Jarmusch? Select your answers now, please. The answer we were looking for was, of course, A, David Lynch. And that time, 3 of you get it right. Stefan, you're the only one to get it wrong that time. All right, here comes question 2. Which of these has a variety commonly known as banana? A, turnip, B, beetroot, or C, shallot? Select your answers now. The answer we were looking for was C, shallot. 2 of you getting it right, Stefan and Mike getting it wrong that time. So you two split the £300. Here's your question 3. In the 1970s series The Bionic Woman, what was the name of Jamie Summers' bionic dog? Was it A, Max, B, Marmaduke, or C, Muffy? Select your answer now. The answer I was looking for is A, Max. Mike and Chris get it right that time, so you take £150 each. Here comes question 4. Unter den Linden is a tree-lined avenue in the centre of which European capital? Is it A, Vienna, B, Berlin, or C, Zurich? Select your answer now. The answer I was after there was B, Berlin. 3 of you get it right. Chris, that time, getting it wrong, I'm afraid. Well, let's just get a recap of the money amounts as they stand at the moment. Stefan, you've got £300. Remember, you started the show on £500. You've dropped down slightly there. James, you got £550. Mike, our current champion, you're down to £550. But ahead is Chris with £600. That's how the cash totals stand. Now we give the players a chance to take money from the bank in cashing in. Each player gets 1 chance to cash in. We ask them a question, but do not give them the 3 possible answers. Before I tell them those answers, they've got to decide how much of their money to stake on getting it right. Get it right, they double their stake. Get it wrong, and the other players get a chance to win that stake from them. Well, Chris, we'll start with you as you're in the lead at the moment, so listen carefully. Here's your question. Which Glasgow MP succeeded Betty Boothroyd as Speaker of the House of Commons? That's the question, Chris. How much are you prepared to stake on getting it right, please?
£100.
£100. All right, well, here are the three possible answers. A, Michael Martin, B, David Marshall, or C, John Maxton. Select your answer now. You've chosen B, which is the incorrect answer. I was looking for Michael Martin there, which means it's a buzzer question now. Your £100 is up for grabs between the other three contestants. So listen very carefully. Here it comes. The title of which 1961 Joseph Heller book added a new... Mike.
Catch-22.
Catch-22, very good. Added a new cliché to the language there. Well, James, it's time now for your cashing in question. Here it comes. Who wrote the bestseller Flowers in the Attic? That's the question. How much are you prepared to stake on getting it right, please, James?
400.
£400. All right, here are the three possible answers. A, Victoria Holt, B, Virginia Andrews, or C, Colleen McCulloch. Select your answer now. You've chosen B, and B, Virginia Andrews, is correct. Very well done. You've doubled your stake. Mike, you're on £650 at the moment. You're going to have to push that up if you can. Here's your cashing in question. The Midlands is an area of England roughly covering the territory once occupied by which Anglo-Saxon kingdom? That's the question. How much are you going to stake on getting it right for me?
50.
Just £50. Not so sure? Let's see if these three jog your memory. A, Northumbria, B, Wessex, or C, Mercia. Select your answer now, please, Mike. You've chosen C, Mercia, which is correct. Well done. Stefan, it's now time for your cashing in question. Here it comes. George O'Dowd is the real name of which pop artist?
£300.
£300, the whole lot. You're pretty sure about this, aren't you?
I'm
All right, well, here are the
definitely
three possible answers. A, Boy George, B, Georgie Fame, or C, George Harrison. Select your answer now. You've chosen A, Boy George, and you're absolutely right. Very well done. Doubled your stake. Well, let's see what those cash pots are doing right now. Chris, where are you? There you go. You've got £500 right now. Stefan, you've got £600. Mike, our champion's dropped to £700, but out there ahead is James with £950. Well, that seems like an ideal time to take a bit of a rest here. We'll be back with you in a couple of minutes. Welcome back to Stakeout. Let's see what's in those cash pots right now. Chris, you're holding £500 at the moment, so you haven't really moved at all there. Stefan, you've got £600. Mike, you've got £700. But James, you're ahead with £950. We've 4 players still in the game. That's 2 too many. We'll play face-off. This is where Stakeout becomes personal, as it's time for our players to pick on each other. I'm going to ask each of them in turn to select a player to play against, a question category to play with, and a stake to play for. We'll play face-off until only 2 players remain. Now, James, as you're in the lead, you get to go first. You have to pick a player, pick a category, and a stake. The most you can play for is everything your opponent has, as long as you can match it. So who's it going to be?
Stefan.
Playing against Stefan, all right. And now a category from the following. You have food, movies, history, geography or sport up there on the board. What's it going to be?
Movies.
Movies. And now how much money would you like to win if you get this right? Stefan has £600 at the moment.
250.
£250 of her money if you get this right. Well, it's a face-off. It's between James and Stefan for £250. Stand by on the buzzers. Here's your question. Which late Hollywood actress lends her name to a type of life jacket? James.
Mae West.
It is Mae West. Well done for £250. Very good. Mike, it's your turn for a face-off. Who are you playing against?
Stefan.
Very good. And a category, please, Mike, from the following. You have food, history, geography or sport.
Food.
Food it is. Very good. And now an amount to play for.
150.
£150 of Stefan's money if you get this right. Here comes the face-off between Mike and Stefan. Stand by on the buzzers. Here's your question. What is the largest member of the melon family? Mike.
Watermelon.
It is the watermelon, of course. Well done. £150 there. All right, Stefan, it's time for your face-off now, so you must choose a player to play against.
Chris, please.
Playing against Chris. And now a category from the following: history, geography or sport you can see on the board. Which would you like?
Geography, please.
Geography, and now an amount to play for. The most you can take is 200, as that's all you have. Chris has got £500 up there.
£50,
£50, all right. Here comes the face-off between Stefan and Chris. Listen very carefully. Here's your question. Wellington is the capital city. Stefan.
New Zealand.
Very good. New Zealand's very well interrupted there. The capital of which country I was after for £50. Chris, it's time for yours now. Who are you playing against?
James, please.
Playing against James, and a category from history and sport. Not a huge selection there. I hope one of those takes your fancy.
Sport.
Sport, happy with that?
Yeah.
Good, good, good. All right, and now an amount to play for. James holds £1,200. Doesn't help you enormously as you only have £450. How much are you going to take?
150.
£150. It's time for a face-off between Chris and James. Here's the question. Who enjoyed Olympic gold success with ice dancing partner James?
Torval and Dean. Torval.
It's not the answer I'm looking for, so I'm going to pass it across to Chris, and I'm going to read the full question to you. If you know the answer, buzz when you hear at the end. All right, here we go. Who enjoyed Olympic gold success with ice dancing partner Jane Torvill in 1984? Yes?
Christopher Dean.
Was Christopher Dean for £150. Very good. We're going to refresh the category board right now as everyone's played a face-off. And James, it's your turn to go. So who are you playing against?
Stefan.
Playing against Stefan, and a category. You've got 5 new ones, James, which may help you. TV, literature, pop, politics, or science and nature. Which of those takes your fancy?
TV.
TV, and an amount to play for.
150.
£150. Here comes the face-off between James and Stefan for £150. Which police series of the 80s featured Stefan?
The Bill.
That's not the answer I'm looking for, so James, let me read the full question to you. Which police series of the 80s featured motorbike cops Baker and Poncherello?
Chips.
It was indeed Chips. Well done. That started in 1979. Very good. Mike, it's time for your face-off. Who are you playing?
Stefan.
Playing Stefan, and a category. You've got literature, pop, politics, or science and nature.
Literature.
Literature, and an amount to play for.
100.
£100. That's all you have, Stefan, so if you get this wrong, you're out of the game. Listen very carefully. Stand by on that buzzer. Here's the question. Boo Radley is a character in which Mike?
To Kill a Mockingbird.
It is To Kill a Mockingbird. Which Harper Lee novel of the Deep South is what I was after? Stefan, look at that. You're down to nothing. You have no money left. You've been bankrupted by Mike. It's time for you to leave. Stake out.
It's easy to say that the questions weren't the right questions, isn't it? But I can't make excuses. At the end of the day, they were better players. But I've had a good day. This is an experience and it's fun. Whatever. I came for a laugh and I've had a laugh.
Still with face-off, it's time now for Chris to go. So who are you playing against?
I'll have to go for James.
Playing against James, and now a category, please, Chris. You've got pop, politics, or science and nature.
Science and nature.
Science and nature, and now an amount to play for. James is way ahead of you there, so you can take as much money as you like as long as it doesn't exceed what you hold.
200.
£200. Here comes the face-off. It's between Chris and James, and it's for £200. Here's the question. What's the national flower of England? Chris.
Rose.
Rose is right. Well done for £200. Well, we're going to refresh the category board right now as everyone's played a face-off. And James, it's your turn to go again. So please choose a player to play against.
Mike.
You've chosen Mike, and now a category. You have 5 new categories to choose from. Food, movies, history, geography or sport on the board.
Movies.
Movies, and an amount to play for, please. You're ahead of Mike there, so you can take as much of his money as you want.
200.
£200. All right, well, your risk seems quite low. Let's see what happens. It's a face-off between James and Mike for £200. Here's the question. The Italian stallion is an... Mike.
Sylvester Stallone.
Very good. Is a nickname associated with which film actor? Sylvester Stallone is correct. Mike, it's time for your face-off right now. So who are you playing against?
Chris.
Against Chris, and now a category. Just 4 left on the board right now. Food, history, geography or sport?
Food.
food and an amount to play for. Chris holds £800, so you can take as much of that as you like.
150.
£150, all right, playing safe again. Well, it's a face-off between Mike and Chris. For £150, here's the question. Silver skin and scallion are types... Mike.
Onion.
They are types of onion. Very good indeed. All right, Chris, it's time for your face-off now. So who are you playing against, please?
Mike.
Playing against Mike, and a category from the following 3 on the board: history, geography or sport.
Sport, please.
Alrighty, and now an amount to play for. You hold £650, it cannot exceed that.
150.
£150? Right, let's hope you get this right. It's a face-off between Chris and Mike. For £150, here's the question. The term Nelson refers to a score. Mike.
111.
Is not what I'm looking for, no. Chris, you get a chance to hear the whole question. Buzz in at the end if you know. The term Nelson refers to a score of 111 in which team sport? Buzz if you know.
Cricket.
It is cricket. Very good. Well guessed as well, it seems, for £150. We're going to refresh the category board right now. James, it's your turn to go. Who are you playing against?
Chris, please.
All righty, against Chris. And now a category, 5 to choose from. TV, literature, pop, politics or science and nature. What's it going to be?
Politics.
All right, and now how much are you going to play for? Chris has got £800 there, which is the same amount as you. You can take him out completely, or you can be nice. What's it going to be?
£200.
£200. All right, here comes the face-off between James and Chris. Here's the question. Lionel Jospin is the Prime Minister of James.
France.
Very good. The Prime Minister of which European country, I was going to ask. Very good indeed. All right, Mike, it's your turn for a face-off. Who are you playing?
Chris.
And a category, you've got TV, literature, pop or science and nature.
Literature.
Literature, and how much are you playing for?
200.
£200 of Chris's money. It's a face-off between Chris and Mike for £200. Here's the question. Who won the 1993 Booker Prize for Paddy Clark Ha Ha? Mike.
Roddy Doyle.
It was Roddy Doyle, very good. Paddy Clark Ha 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 for £200. Now, that sound means that we've run out of time for right now. Chris, you've got £400. James, you've got £1,000. But Mike, you're ahead with £1,350. Well, we're going to continue right here next time. So join us then on Stakeout.